Oh, I'm bringing down the whole mountain. Not really, just most of the mountain. You want to say that again, Neela? If this is real, I would have just taken off my thumb. I'm getting so good at just doing like the same 2 tricks. Oh, really? Anyway, I'm gonna put. I really need like a completely plastic one of those, so I can just like fidget out in public, and people won't be scared that I'm trying to kill someone. And see, I'm going up the mountain. Although I wish I had one of these at my meeting today. That would have been great to have. They're just going about their business. They're just saying things, and I'm like, Oh, really? Oh, really? I'm gonna actually repair my pick so I can start anew. All of you. All threat enemies suspected as giving a blind man binoculars to hear an elephant on the moon. Yeah. You want to say that again? I feel so cool. I fidget with it as I'm in bed, just like hanging out before I go to bed. Because oftentimes I'll go to bed and then I'll just be on my iPad playing my Switch. You know, what else does a 20-year-old do? I was legitimately threatened at work once by a coworker and I thought he was joking. That would have been me. If I was ever threatened at work, I would have like and I probably would have thought they were joking. But then I would probably just go like threatening them back as joking. I just need a fake one so I can play with it. Can you guys come down faster? Do you want to know the outcome of my meeting, Neela? Nice. Oh, it was fantastic. I don't know why they held it. Literally, they're like, our operations manager and the person who owns the company was like, we don't know when you'll be opening. We don't have an estimated time frame. We don't have an estimated date of completion. We also don't know if you'll be getting paid. I'm like, what's the point of having a meeting then? You could have just told us, yeah, we don't know anything. But they've opened up 2 other centers that it's owned by the company. We don't know. We don't know if the meeting was paid or not. But there is options of 2 other centers that are close-ish to us that are owned by the company that we could transfer to until we can open again. But they're bloody far away. Like the two other centers. One of them's in the south side, which would have taken like an hour by public transport. An hour or more. Yeah, I've heard the saying, that's why I poop on company time. I've heard that saying. And the other center that was like offered to us is like 15 minutes by public transport. Like, yeah, it's a 15-20 minute like drive from here, but not like my car. Who knows what's wrong with my car? I don't want to be stuck in like 20 minutes away from my house. But I just told my boss I'll go for the one that's like 50 minutes away. But the one that's only 50 minutes away, that's closer, that's a tiny center. So my current center that's closed has a max capacity of like 300 children. And so that obviously means a lot of staff. The center that has been offered to us, the first one, only has a capacity for 79 children. 79. They're not going to need all the staff that we have. Jeez. Wow. You didn't win or lose. How does that make you feel, Neela? So we're gonna talk about Bruno. There's a lot to say about Bruno. Alright, I'll start. Jeez, Neela. You're a gambling man. Yeah, just a bit. Oh, that Neela, I've been working on my Sims 4 list. Just wait another hour, eh? I can't remember if I've talked about a Sims 4 list. But you know how there's collections in the Sims 4, and that's what I am ultimately aiming for. And I like lists. I think I have more fun making lists than actually doing the things itself. But this list has every single collectible item I need to get to 100%. Not really 100%. There's still a lot more to do to 100% the game in The Sims. But thank you, Neela. I kid you not, I used to do this hairstyle every day from like grade 9 to halfway through grade 10. They've been called like my Viking braids, and I'm like, sure, I just think it looks cool. I do. But here's the thing, Neela. I really like the whole this section of the hair being shaved and the rest of it being out. But I'm not game enough to actually shave my head, any part of my head, and like I don't want to. I really like having my hair and all of my hair. And so a really fun way of doing that is just plaiting it back. And the fit my elf ears on, I've given myself a braid over here. so my elf ears can actually stay on, and so my hair don't push them off. So we're gonna talk about Bruno. Exactly. I got a pickaxe and an axe. I'm going hardcore Viking right now. There was this dude that worked at the local EB Games, and he just called it my Viking braids. He's like, hey, you got your Viking braids in. I'm like, yeah, I do them every day, mate. Actually, no, I didn't do them every day. I did them every other day. So I used to have a shower on odd nights. So every time it was an odd night, I would have a shower. And I would take my braids out. I would wash my hair. Have a shower and stuff, normal shower things. And then I'd get out, blow dry my hair, and then put my braids in that night, and then like sleep with them in. Although I've watched the highly accurate TV show Vikings, at least some of it, and can tell Vikings don't just do 3 braids. Although sometimes I'll do 2 on this side and then do a big braid down there when I go to work. You just wash yours. Well, I used to. This was like after the whole phase with my braids. When I started to become more emo, because that existed when I started hardcore going into my phase, and when I started watching like other emo YouTubers, I started to, for like a solid year, so maybe like grade 10. I would like wash my hair every other night, as I did, and then I would blow dry my hair that night, and then straighten my hair that night, and then I'd put my hair in plaits, so I can and then sleep with them, and then in the morning, my hair would be like straight for school. I stopped doing that. A, because my hair started developing like heat damage. B, it was getting too stinking hot to stand in my bathroom for like an hour while I straightened my hair. And C, I'm just too lazy. And after that phase, I would straighten my hair every once in a while, but I never liked it because it would just be, it's just like this flat, and I really like having my hair be this fluff. Oh, very lazy. Why do you think I stopped doing these every other day? I stopped doing them because I was lazy. I also stopped doing these because I wanted to do another hairstyle the next day. So. But not every once in a while I'll pull out the 3 braids. You know, it'd be fun? Streaming me doing my hair. Or like make a YouTube video of all the different styles. But I actually need to get like my hair trimmed. Like I want to fix up my fringy bit. And then I want like the side swept bangs again. I used to have side swept bangs, but then they grew out. But maybe after I do all that and get money so I can buy hair dye and fix my hair. I don't want to go down at nighttime, so I will just wait. So we're gonna talk about Bruno. There's a lot to I just want to go down. Like, I just want to do it. But the risk of death is just so imminent. I also want my hair to be thinned out just a bit. Make it layered. It's a hot mess right now. It hasn't been cut in months. It gets washed like once a week because of the hair dye. It's losing its touch a bit. Ah, jeez, the moon's only over there. I made another sim to play when I'm playing The Sims and not streaming, because yes, I play games when I don't stream. And that sim must have died because I can't find it. And I'm bloody terrified. Not terrified, I'm bloody sad. I'm devastated. Just devastated that I lost my sim to unknown causes. Not Lala and Pinkie Pie. I had another sim that I lost. Why do you feel betrayed, Neela? I think I would just go insane if I streamed any longer than like 5 hours. Actually, no, I've done like 7-hour streams. Exactly. I've gone insane. There's a lot to say about Bruno. You know what I should do? I should like put Blue Tack, a fidget spinner, on my mic stand. So my mic span. I don't know why I can't English today. I know. I think I've gone insane. There's people that talk to me through my computer. But it'd be cool to put a fidget spinner on my mic stand. Oh my gosh, mic spam. I don't know why I'm doing that. On my mic stand. So I can just like flick it. Have you met Dolores? You know, it'd be funny if I put games on my stream deck, so I'm just like playing little mini games, and you guys would just think I'd be ignoring you. The operations manager was like, do you have any questions? She was asking all of us, like, is there any questions? Does anyone have any questions? We'll let you think about it. Is there any questions? And I was like, yeah, what am I supposed to do with my life now? Like, it's really not a good idea for me to be home all day, every day. Oh, no, no, no. My stream light, I don't know why I call it stream light. My light has moved. Key light, there you go. Key light, like shifted. Yeah, I have gone insane. I've played Minecraft a lot. Yeah, I have gone insane. I want to trade in my real job for streaming. That's so sad. What do you mean you've shifted? Oh, I shifted from Minecraft? I mainly shifted from Minecraft because who would have thought clearing out a 100 by 100 by 100 is quite boring. Oh, I shifted? Probably. Probably shifted. I'm constantly shifting. It's the ADHD, man. My boss, no. The operations manager was like, we'll give you guys like 10 minutes to discuss between yourselves whether or not you want to go to like a Nagra or the other place. And then we'll come back and reconvene after that. Why? It was so boring. Because everyone had their own little cliques that they were talking in. Like, everyone just had their little cliques that they were talking with, and then I was just there by myself. I am my own clique. I can't even drink Coke properly. Anyway, so I am my own clique. Right, and I just started walking around in circles. All the rooms for the children, like what we call classrooms, have 2 entrances and 2 exits, so there's like 2 doors. I was just walking in and out of the two doors for like 5 minutes. I took breaks, of course, to get a couple lollies. I don't know who thought it was a good idea to give someone with ADHD lollies. Because they had a table of snakes, sour lollies, a couple cups of lollipops, and Tim Tams. So at the stage of where it was just me, myself, and I. At that stage, I had 2 Tim Tams, like 2 snakes, and I was working on my 2nd lollipop. Because I'm an adult. Best part about being an adult is you can have 2 lollipops instead of 1. Oh, I saw the leggings. And then by the time we reconvened and like the bosses came back, into the room we were in. I was just ready to go. I had too much energy. I was just pumped. As some of my coworkers, if my coworkers didn't think that I was crazy before, they definitely would have figured it out by now that I'm more on the crazy spectrum. I was just so bored. Like, I had no one to talk to. I didn't want to get my phone out because I didn't want to be rude. I forgot it existed, Neela. Anyway, everyone gets bored. Most of them don't really want to talk to each other. I don't know. They all say, well, you gotta think, we haven't seen each other in 3 weeks. 2 weeks. Stupid holes. So we're gonna talk about Bruno. There's a lot to say about Bruno. Alright, I'll start. Bruno seems so excited to talk about himself. He's like, alright, I'll start. Like, no one asked, dude. I need to pay more attention to the game. It's a hard thing to do. Now I kind of want to get sand again to just like fill it up, because I will forget about it. Actually, I've got a lot of gravel. Because I will forget about it again, so I'll just fill it up with gravel. Man, am I not a genius? Am I a genius or what? The correct answer is yes, Layla, you are a bloody genius. I didn't think you could get any smarter. true. This is taking a lot of concentration. Jeez. Oh, that's not good. It's not good that it's nighttime. Go while I still have my life. Made it. Piece of blue cake. Tell me you're a Percy Jackson fan without telling me you're a Percy Jackson fan. Boing, 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 boing. I'm a kangaroo and I know just what to do. Whew. We should be good now. For now. Just wait until another one pops up. You guys don't have to be so proud of me. Like, just stop. You're making me blush. Stop it. Stop it, guys. I love when bigger streamers are streaming. And instead of chat just moving by so fast, like, there's slightly less messages, but it's not significant enough, and then the streamer will get asked, oh, why is your chat so slow? And then it's like, that's not slow, honey. You still got chatters chatting. I'll show you what a slow chat looks like. I've got a one-man army, alright? Give him a break. It's a one-man army. Well, but how, if it's surgical, that would have means that it's quite precise. Are you sure you're precise, Neela? Aw, thanks, Perfect D. I need a hug after what I've been through this stream. I know I've only been live for 39 minutes. It's been a lot. It's more like hug Neela. Neela needs a hug. With him being like a one-man army. Interesting, interesting, Neela. You have fun with that. I wish you all the best. Oh, I just got the hearts. Oh, Neela. See, he needs the love. Wait, I want to watch Snorlax go over. You gonna go, Snorlax? You're taking your time, mate. Don't let me get in the way. Oh, look at Ditto. Oh, so cute. And then Eevee's like, I want the action. Eevee's like, where's my hug? That's pretty cute. The problem in my house, Neela, isn't as bad as the people initially thought. They're pretty cool. But what's not pretty cool is, as one can imagine, with massive amounts of rain and floods and damage, that my damage isn't as important as other damage, so it's gonna take months for someone to come out here, most likely. Whoa! I just watched Snorlax eat Neela. Ditto! 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 Perfect D, they've taken Detective Pikachu off of Netflix. Ditto! Whoa, why are you attacking me? Dude, I'm just sitting here playing Minecraft. Like an innocent little child. Like, I got ID'd the other day. It wasn't anything too big. It was when I was picking up the butterfly knife. But I'm like, dude. Like, feels bad, man. I think I'll be ID'd for a while. Like today, I was wearing my school jersey. And then I was thinking, I wonder how many people are going to think like I graduated last year or I'm graduating this year. Because I was wearing a backpack. So they couldn't see the year of graduation. Especially with the bag I was using. I was using this bag today. And I wonder how many people were like, man, that's cool she's graduating. I'm like, yeah, GG. But I'm not graduating. Boing, boing, boing. I've already graduated. I've been there, did that. Perfect D. I graduated like 3 years ago. Almost 4. I'm old. Graduated November of 2018. I'm so old, man. I just calculated that today. And your youngest daughter graduated 2 years ago. November 2020. Yeah, but who's really old here? The father? Because on our senior jersey, it has the year we graduated on, and I was thinking about it. I was like, oh, dude. I'm so old, man. And like, I'm turning 21 this year. Dude. It's a lot. Boing, 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 boing. I'm a kangaroo, and I know just what to do. It's the only part of the song I know. It's the only part of the song I need to know. Oh, man. Boing, 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 boing. I'm a kangaroo, and I know just what. And I know just what. It's alright, I'm heading down, I'm heading down, I'm heading down. Rip headphone users. Perfect D! Dad! You still here? Has he gone to another monitor? Or another streamer? I just thought of something, Neela. I'll text my dad and get him to come back. Come back! Although he does have a work thing scheduled, and I don't know if he's done that already. Boing, boing, boing. Oh, I knocked over this Zooble. My dad's coming back, Neela. Alright, Dad. So you know how I had to clean my house, pretty much? That means I've got space for my new desk in my house. We could finally get the ball rolling this weekend. Or anytime you finish work and Mom's finished work. And that would be a great time because then I've got time to set it up. Come on. Well, and Neela, you might want to convince my dad as well. You might want to help me. Because I was thinking, Dad, after we bring in the new desk and I set it up, I can do an updated desk tour for the YouTubes. Hey, Perfect D, I watched your stream from when I finished streaming. You should watch my stream. That's just rude. I'm a kangaroo and I know just what to do. Boing, 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 boing. I'm still mining. Da, 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 da. I am going to do what I've done all the other times I've been doing this. And after level, I'm gonna play The Sims. I should just become a Sims streamer. Like, at the moment, it's more of I'm a variety streamer, but predominant Minecraft. It should just be a variety streamer, predominantly The Sims. Sims is just too much fun. Yeah. Do you have a problem with that, Neela? You have a problem with that? I'm too ADHD to stick. I'm too ADHD to play one game. But I'm too autistic not to play one game. You know? Is it kind of like rain in game? Oh, guess what, Neela? Poor Queensland can't get a break. There are severe thunderstorms expected for Western Queensland. I don't live in Western Queensland. I live in Southeast Queensland. Poor Queensland. I know, soon we're gonna have it in like just East Queensland, and then we're gonna have it in like Northern Queensland. I just feel bad for the Premier, cause she like has to go everywhere and give press conferences and stuff. Well, I don't know if she has to, but she goes to all the places. Guess what though, Neela? Last week, like 2-3 weeks after the rain event and the floods, our Prime Minister comes down to talk about them. Scotto. Although the Brisbane River is still a no-go zone, which I thought was interesting. Oh, Neela. With the Inagra Center, if I do go to temporarily work there, that might, I don't think it'll affect it too much, because I'll still stream, but that'll affect stream times. But it depends on the shifts, like when I work. Even though the Inagra Center is only open from 6:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m., which is a solid time. A lot better than our 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. of my current center that I work at. But I'll keep you guys updated through Discord. I need to make a separate channel that's just like I'm panicking about life. But I'll still stream. Because if worse comes to worse and I finish at 6:30, I'll be home by like 7:30. So I could still stream. It would just be like an 8 to 9. If that was the case, I'd push it to 9:30. Or if worse comes to worse, I will like just eat dinner and start as soon as I can. I'll try and be here too, Neela. It's a sucky situation, and it's even worse. What makes it even suckier is head office knew about all these issues months before we practically drowned. Although, one of the sections of roof that constantly got flooded regardless of the amount of rain, like this would just drip. and it wouldn't matter how much rain we got. That had a temporarily fixed job. It was like a temporary patch job. And it was literally just a social distancing sign that was just up on the roof. Because I was here when the tradies were taking down the roof. And I go somewhere for a bit to do something, and then I come back and I see a social distancing sign on the floor. And I asked my boss, I'm like, what's that doing there? And they're like, and she was saying, oh, that was in the roof. Talk about sketch. Oh, far out. I forgot to empty the inventory. I was pretty shocked when I found out the social distancing sign was in the roof. Like, no wonder why the roof was still leaking. And like every time we get called into work, we're told to for meetings, and we've got CPR on the weekend. Oh, I have to tell you guys about CPR. I'm gonna have to update my stream schedule slightly. Anyway, I'll get to that in a second. Like, we've been told to stay on one side of the center because the other side of the center has a lot of mold in it from like water built up. But we've told them about the mold, and it would have been a lot less bad if they fixed it when we told them. Anyway, Saturday. It is CPR and first aid training. So at least in Queensland, I don't know about the rest of Australia, but I think it's similar in the rest of Australia, that each childcare centre has to have a certain amount, I don't know the amount, but it has to have a certain amount of staff who have CPR and first aid. And CPR needs to be refreshed yearly, and first aid needs to be refreshed every 3 years. Now, most workplaces just mandate that all the staff have CPR and first aid, and most workplaces provide CPR and first aid. Now, my workplace does it twice a year, where they'll have training days where they will pay, because we have to pay for CPR and first aid. But my workplace does it twice a year, where they will pay and have a full day of just CPR and first aid. Now, I'm only doing the CPR section. So what normally happens is, because there's obviously more people doing CPR than there's people doing first aid because of the every 3 years that has to be refreshed. So CPR always gets done first, and then the rest of the day will be the first aid. But I don't know how long the CPR course will be. So I don't know when I will start stream. I completely forgot about CPR when making the schedule. I was more focused on when to start today's stream because of the staff meeting. So I'll just start stream on the Saturday at like 6. And I'll make a new I'll make a new stream schedule. It's kind of sucky, but it's free, which is all I care about. And I get to be a show off. It's really funny. I'm such a teacher's pet. And that kind of like transfers to when I do these training days of CPR and first aid. So I sit at the front of the class and I tend to demonstrate, especially when I'm doing it with work. Boing, 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 boing. Ooh. We're still going. Making a lot of progress though. I'm really happy with the amount of progress we're making. Boing, 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 boing. I have no idea what that was. I like went to the menu, went out of the menu, moved. That was just weird. That's all I can say about it. It's just weird. I should really get more potatoes. I'm like, next time I go down, I'll go and get more potatoes, but I'm gonna forget. I'm going to forget. Do, 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 do. To get more potatoes next time I go down. Because I've only got 13. So I want to grab another stack next time we go down. But knowing my track record of remembering things. It's just a wall. I don't know what I'm on about. My memory is fantastic. Oh yeah, I remember everything. Like, I literally didn't wait until the not wait, but like I didn't remember until the last minute to get a package from the post office. No, I would never. Can't believe you suggest something like that, Neela. Well, sleep is for the weak, mate. Stop being weak. Nah, I'm kidding, Neela. Oh, will I lull you to sleep? Am I just so boring, or is it the sound of Minecraft ASMR? Should I just stop talking and turn the volume up of the game? Minecraft ASMR of me dying. No, you never do. I made it. I made it. I made it. Potatoes! Thank you, Neela! I forgot about potatoes. 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 Yeah, I don't know what you're on about, mate. Potatoes. Potatoes. Boing, boing, boing. Good night, Neela. Potatoes. 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 Oh, we're getting to the last bits of stone for the level. Which means we're getting close to the end of the level that we're mining down. And then we're one step closer to the seams. The seams. Potatoes. I love potatoes. I don't know, guys. Potatoes. Right, anything that lands in my hotbar, I'm not gonna be able to move. Which means when my hotbar fills up, it's another trip downstairs. Potatoes! What? Taters, fresh what? What, Philbo? I'm so confused. No, I needed more potatoes. So now I'm just yelling out potatoes. because it's a really funny word. Potatoes. I have many years ago, and as previously established, my memory sucks. Potatoes. Potatoes. Ooh, last bit of the stone, but not really. Oof. Gotta go down. Boing, boing, boing. Boing, boing, boing. Actually, it's more of an anti-boing. Any anti-boingers? Boing. Boing, boing, boing. Classic Pinkie Pie right here. Very dark, ominous shadow over there. Boing. And then back up this way. Oh. Bit of parkour. Yes. Made it. Boing, boing, boing. Parkour. Oh, I don't care for a flint. Actually, we'll do it this way because there's more terracotta than stone now. Time to eat my potatoes. Potatoes. I thought I fell off. Potatoes. Potatoes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. I am unlike my father, and I sing in my streams because I like singing. It is a common occurrence to sing. 'Cause I like singing. Do 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 do. I'm also in like a high fidgety state of mind right now. It's really weird. Thank you, Philbo. G'day, mates. But bloody Neela. Potatoes. Oh, I'm bashing all the cubes to make an even bigger cube. That's right, Shadow Rose Gaming. I'm making a 100 by 100 by 100 cube. Why? Because I thought it was a good idea. And this is what my life has been like for the past few months. It's been, I started all the way up there, and I mined all the way down here. I am losing my mind. Like, I'm losing one brain cell with every cube, every block that I break. But not only, how many percentage of cleaning have you done today? I actually had to do a lot of cleaning, Kodo. I had people come in to look at my house because there's damage. I think I scratched my wall, but there's like bubbly damage that happened, so I had to do a lot of cleaning. I wasn't very happy. I was given like 45 minutes to clean. That is true, Shadow Rose. That is true. But not only am I doing this cube, that over there and down there is another cube. And I've got chests and chests and chests filled with terracotta and stone and gravel. I've almost died many, many times. And like when it gets dark, I don't try and fight. I run away and hide. I'm a pretty huge Minecraft nerd myself. It is safe to say that. I even have a diamond sword, IRL, and I've crocheted a little sheath for it. So if I ever go to a convention if I love you the style, thank you. I know it's very cool. Every time I forget Minecraft is a game you can actually die in a creeper. Gently reminds me. Oh. Don't even with creepers. They cause a mass hysteria. Crochet is the art of martial arts, and it's just beating the crap out of people. I did not know that there was a pickaxe until I was unpacking my diamond sword, and I saw in the box that there is a pickaxe. And I really need the pickaxe in my life so I can make a sheath and put it on, and so I can make another sheath. Oh yeah, I've got squishmallows. My current bag of choice. I am trying to clear out my desk, but there's a bunch of squishmallows in this basket. I've got like a lot of the tiny ones. Got a lot of tiny ones. Well, I don't think your son and I would get your oldest, because I can't with creepers. I even have a little Alex somewhere. Oh, thank you, Kodo, for the follow. Thank you, Rosie, for the follow. I don't know where my little Alex went. But I need to get blue tack and put little Alex on my monitor, because it's just like literally a tiny little Alex. And it is very cute. Oh. Yes, sorry, Philbo. Don't worry, Kodo. I think your name will be like changed over. Oh, Shadow Rose. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, and Philbo, the glasses are not like a fashion thing. I'm blind. I'm not, but I'm blind. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you for the subs. What? What? Thank you, Rosie, for the 5 subs. No. No eye surgery. Yeah. There's a lot going on right now. This is too much for Minecraft to handle. This is why I play Minecraft. No, thank you guys. Thank you for the follows. Thanks for the subs, Rosie. I've actually got astigmatism in my eyeballs, which means my eyeballs are different shapes to the standard eyeballs. And so they don't like line up properly. Hi, Lewick. So I can see without glasses. It's just, you know, like when you get a camera and you like go to zoom in and then it gets out of focus. That's what it's like when I don't wear my glasses. It's just like looking through an unfocused camera. That's the best way I've been able to describe it. Or like, you know, when YouTubers are doing like they're showing something. They're like, oh yeah, look at this, guys. And then the camera doesn't focus on the little object. It's still focused on the face. That's what it's like. You have fun lurking, Louie. That's what my eyesight is blind. So it's a lot easier to say, yeah, I'm blind, but I'm not. Oh, that's really funny. I do. I have the Wave. I'm a bit of an Elgato fan, mainly because it's like the only good quality stuff you get down here and down under. So I've got the Wave 3. I've got Facecam. I've got the Light. I've got 2 of their capture cards. And I use 2 of them. That is so weird, Rosie. I've never heard of that. The Wave one is just as good. Excuse me, I didn't know which one to get. And I just saw that the Wave 3 had more features and I was like, yeah, whatever. Whatever. Oh, and I wasn't flexing or anything. It took me a while to get the key light, the face cam, the mic. I've even got their low profile mic arm. Yeah, I've heard of that, Shadow Rose. I've heard of things like that. Nice. Nice. I would too, but I just never really know. 4:30. Far out, Rosie. Yes, sleep. Thanks for stopping by there, Rosie, and thanks for the follow, and thank you for the subs. The gifted subs. You going too, Philbo? Well, good night, Philbo. Thanks for the follow. thanks, Rosie. I will. I'll be going for another couple hours. I can't math very well. It's another hour and a half. If you came here thinking I could math, you're in the wrong place. Night-night, Philbo. Potatoes. Lighter. Every single time I hear someone or like see someone say lighter, I always think of lighter losers, but I can't think of where I've got them from. Spent the last 4 hours dealing with numbers. You work nights, never know what day or night. Yeah, I used to know what day of the week it was, and then I stopped working, and now I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe. I've never seen Mean Girls. I've just heard it somewhere, and now I can't remember where. My memory is that of the goldfish. Of a goldfish, not the goldfish. As it's been determined earlier. Thank you, Neela. See, I was never told that. I was diagnosed with astigmatism, like, officially when I was, like, 13. I don't think the optometrist would be like, so your eye is more ovoid than spherical? Night-night, Rosie. My optometrist literally told me, so everyone has, like, soccer ball eyes. You've got football eyes. And I was like, oh. Great. Although I have gotten more blind. Oh. Y'all don't look very friendly. Oof. Wait, there's 5 of them? Neela, I thought you were going to bed. I feel betrayed. Oof. Potatoes. Oh, you listen, do you? Potatoes. And besides, it's just easier to, like, I also just say my eyeballs are different shapes because it's easier to say that than not saying that. And it's just easier to say, yeah, I'm blind, but not really blind. But I'm still blind. Because usually by that point, everyone's like, oh, yep. Potatoes. Dang it, I wanted to show Philbo my potato collection. In-game. In-game. That'd be a bit weird to have an IRL potato collection. I'd be down for that, though. Potatoes. Potatoes. This is really scary. Like, it's just creepy looking. Oh, I just realized he's like holding 2 axes. Oh. I get it, I get it. I get it now. I love my keyboard. I don't know if I say that enough. I think I do, but I love it. When I was buying the monitors, because I knew I wanted a PC gaming setup. This was last year, I want to say. I finally saved up enough money to get monitors, and I had a lot left over, and I was going to get a keyboard. I was going to get like a nice keyboard and a nice mouse, and then I saw Razer. I honestly didn't like care what brand it was. I was looking for like an Alienware, like a Razer or Corsair. There you go. I was looking for one of those because I knew they were really good. And I knew they had a lot of different options. But I saw that Razer had a tactile and clicky keyboard. Like it literally said that on the packaging. I was like, oh, I need it. And so I got it. And I kind of went in buying the mouse knowing that I wanted the Viper Ultimate. Mainly because of the charging dock. I thought that was a really cool thing to have. Potatoes. I also went for this Razer keyboard as well, not just because it was tactile and clicky, but it came with a wrist pad. It's not really a wrist pad. It's this solid plastic thing that support your wrists, because the keyboard is like that thick. That's alright, Shadow Rose. No, I completely understand. I often will do that. Like, I'll just play games throughout the day. I get it. I'd want to get it. I'm a follow gamer. Boing. And especially after 12 hours. I barely do 7.5 hours without going insane. That's a normal work day for me. Well, it was when I was actually working. I don't have any more room. Oh, there's still another chest. Like, I'm running out of room for my terracotta. Boing, boing. Boing, boing, boing. Alright, now back this way, and then I'll go back up my mountain. I'm making so much progress. So cool. Let's count. Let's count how many rows I'm, like, what row I'm mining. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. I am currently mining my 27th row out of 100. Well, not 27th row, but I'm on row 27 out of 100. Which is pretty good. I'll probably have it done within the next month. The next 60 days. Mainly because what I've been doing is I'll do a level. So, like, I'll mine a level and then I'll go and play The Sims. Because I really love The Sims. And also that's the plan for tonight as well. So I usually get in like 2 hours of Minecraft and then 2 hours of The Sims, roughly. That's just on my after dinner streams. It'll be a bit different tomorrow because I'll be doing a afternoon stream, so I'll start at like 1-ish. Just because my workplace, a few weeks ago there was massive rain event and a lot of flooding in my area of Brisbane, and the place where I work got severely my place of work got severely damaged as a result. And we've been closed for 3 weeks, and we are being closed. We don't know how much longer we'll be closed for, so I haven't been working. And this is like the first week where I know for a fact that I won't be working all week, so it's a bit easier to plan day streams. Actually, no, I think we knew last week. So the rest of the week, hopefully, if it goes according to plan, I'll be doing day streams where I stream in the afternoon and then go on for however long I want to. I've changed up my scaffold of the stream schedule. I used to put like a start date and an end, not a start date, a start time and an end time. But then I realized I never finish when I say I will. It's usually like a lot after. So I figured it'll just be easier if I put just I start at this time and I stream for however long I want to. Because it all depends on how I'm physically feeling. It depends on the days. Like on the weekends, when I start at 1 o'clock, I tend to do really late streams because I had the time. Sorry, my headset cable's really long, and so it's just wrapped around my leg as I went from sitting cross-legged to sitting with my legs down. This is extremely rare. One, 2, 5. Wow. Usually there are a lot more space between. Jeez. Oh, man. That was really random. Really rare. Wow. Potatoes. Oh, that scared me. My contraption often scares me. Often does. Lewick! Jeez. Nah, thanks, Lewick. Yeah. Yeah. Do. Just keep mining, just keep mining, mining, mining. What do we do? We mine, mine, mine. I need to be careful because there's a bit of a ravine, like just a really tiny ravine coming up. So I can't just go to town. And just go for it. I gotta be careful. Almost done, almost in time. Almost up to the part where I try and bring the sim version of me back to life. Which I am pretty excited to do. Woohoo! Another, wait. Another layer complete! Yay! We are oh so close to being able to just start placing blocks. Alright, that's gonna be where I leave Minecraft. I'm not ending stream yet. I'm ending Minecraft. And while things load, I will update the stream info. And I am playing. Dude, I left you. This is for stream info updated successfully. All right, where's my stream sim? Since when did you get old? I'm gonna have to change the settings. I can't have the Sims I'm playing be getting old. Jeez. I can't have this, man. Why are you at Old Penelope, mate? This sucks. Why are you here?
Fribs Kubarao. Combippa Womber.
Jeez. Now, Pinkie Pie, we are going home. This game, man. Oh, how is my butler still alive? How? Cook. Let's just start from the beginning again, or the end, I guess. Place water. Oh no 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 no! I don't want all these plantain trees. I guess that's what happens when you don't harvest. Jeez. Alright, hurry up. What skill are we developing? Oh, no skill. Interesting. Well, you can get leftovers. See what plants need to be evolved. Why does it take you guys so long to do homework? Oh, yes. Dude, put your homework in your inventory, mate. Looks like here, that's all. Cool. I am glad that is all. Unload and put laundry away. Do no 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 no, not you. Unload and put laundry away. Do laundry. Never mind. Knocked over. Girl. Cook. Strawberry cake. Come on, dude. Unload and move laundry. Hang on clothesline. And field challenge. And then search pockets. Do laundry, wash in wash tub. Then sleep. And you cook. We're trying to get this Pinkie Pie, who's based off of my sister, trying to get her sim to level 10 cooking so she can make ambrosia and bring my sim back to life. Which is taking forever. For bloody ever. But that's alright. Alright, we gotta stop. You're losing everything. And I'm only following you because I need to make sure you do everything. Of course it doesn't work. Oh, because you're... Girl, we ain't done cooking. Black and white cookies. Why is there a ghost in the bed? Like, I know we're haunted, but seriously. My cat died! The cat died. Dude, black and white cookies. Startled by ghosts. Spooked out. Yeah, I get that. Take a panicked poop. And then, sure, swim around. Swim around. After your panicked poop. Cook. Minced pork noodles. And then you may go to sleep. Take final exam. Take final exam. Awesome. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh, jeez. That's right. Build up that fitness. Build up the fitness. I'm sure. Get leftovers. Yay! Yay! Yeah, I know. I know. Up, earthquake. 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 Break open. Break open. Whoa. Cool. Break open. Alright. Free dive. Free dive for seashells. Free dive for treasure. Spearfish. Scuba dive. Come on. Scuba dive for seashells. Scuba dive for treasure. I don't care that you're terrified. Yay. Cook. Ooh, even more. Alright, so we need 2 fish. We shall get 2 fish. Close out of view. All of a sudden, just fine. Ooh, level 8. Alright. You are hungry. You can get leftovers. And you are tired. Oh, I didn't know we had any made. Ah, yes, you are fishing. Unload and... Actually, no. Unload and put laundry away. She just needs 1 more fish. Come on, catch another fish. Or not. Fine. Fine. What happened to my fish? I hate this game. Might as well start from the top. Go fishing. Could you be any slower? When my list of the collectibles that I have to get and stuff is finished, then I'll start putting everything up and marking things off of my list. Which I do look forward in doing. Use. And then get leftovers. Oh, good, good. Ooh, a coconut. I don't have a coconut. Cook. Fruit salad. Like, I don't have a coconut plant. That's good. Replace water. Do laundry. Wash in wash tub. Oh, not another one. Oh, that was only a little one. Take a bath. Sleep again. Get leftovers. Cook. You're not making a fruit salad, mate. Taking so long to do laundry. Why does it take you so long to do the laundry? Unload and hang on clothesline. Or not. Why are you scared of a ghost when you are a ghost? I'm so confused. I am very confused. There we go. Harvest all. And all is going good in the House of Unicorn. Except you need to hurry and wake up. Water break. Why do they all favor that chair? Seems so weird. And this is the fruit salad. And after I shower, we'll make some more food. Oh, jeez. 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 Alright. That was a lot. Clean up spoiled food. Cook. Whatever that is. Excuse me, sorry. Jeez. You need to go toilet. And sleep. Oh, butler. Give a Winterfest gift. Let's give him some medicine. Come on, butler. Well, safe to say he's not going to sleep anytime soon. Re-unload and hang on clothesline. Oh, the fridge is broken. I'm like, what is that noise? It's because the fridge is broken. Excuse you, butler. Nice. Jeez. So take a bath. Thank you. Does your class start in an hour? Now yours is in 5 hours. Good tip. Go to class. Jeez. And sing about Winterfest. Give Winterfest a gift. Lump of clay. He will love it. So it starts at 3. Yay! Alright, you can start off doing homework. And then pee like a champion. And then cook. Sing about Winterfest. Come on. Seems weird. Sims are weird. No if, buts, or maybes. I know, so if you just finished with your homework. We wouldn't be in this position. Quick, go to the toilet before you pee yourself. Alright. Take a panicked poop. And then don't eat. Hi! Hi, real dad. I didn't know. Hi. Hi, real dad. Dude. Cook a grand meal. Ham dinner. Thank you. It's actually faded quite a bit, and I need to re-dye it. Which I'll be doing soon-ish. Soon-ish. No, just make the food. Come on and cook. All right. Call to grand meal. Is anyone else gonna come down? Lala? Yeah, good. Good. That was a weird noise. What is wrong? Interesting. Alright, your turn. Oh, no. What is this? Festive spirit. Why is there a rando in the house? Oh, it's Father Winter. Hi. I forgot. The only way to get here is to swim. Father Winter. A lump of clay. The last lump of clay. No, don't. Ask for present. Ask for present. I went to presents. So Pinkie Pie, awesome. La la la. Ooh. Ew. Alright. Go to sleep. How you doing? Go to sleep. And then cook. Mac and cheese. There's another ghost in my house. Hello, Sakura. Oof, it's a storm. It's a big one. It's a storm. Oh, yay, everyone's sleeping. So very intense. It's alright. You will feel better cooking. Can I? No, no, no. What was that? Oh. Take a shower. Use the toilet. Get leftovers. Resume mac and cheese. Why aren't we having a shower? Fine, have a bath. These Sims. Dude, you don't need your umbrella inside. Jeez. Oof. Oh, wrong one. Wrong button. Oof, my gardener's out there. You go, girl. Cook. Vegetable dumplings. Hey, we're cooking. No, finish cooking. Dude. Far out, man. Harvestal. I'm start being sad. Can I actually? No, that'd be cool if I could go to hospital. Then we're gonna wanna take a bath. Then we're gonna wanna cook Frankenbeans. Frankenbeans. Oh, it's storming again. I did get out. I don't get why they all insist on having popcorn when there's freshly made food in the fridge. Cook. Eggs and toast. Actually, what skill level are we at? Butler! Ooh, almost level 7. That's good. Now resume eggs and toast. What the heck, guys? Bloody Sims. How did that not turn into a fire? Yay! I'm so close. Rice cake. I haven't made rice cake yet. Yep. I don't get it.
Dag dag.
No. Sim is stressing me out. Jeez. Oh. Thank you for actually eating food that's not popcorn. It's alright, we're not done yet. Alright. Cook. White cake. Haven't had that yet. Of course it's still wet. And then cook. Garden salad. Ooh. Evolve. Evolve. Can we? No. Thank you. Let's upgrade it. I don't know what upgrading it will do. It'll just do something. Of course, it's storming again. I might buy a washer and dryer. Yeah, washer and dryer for this house. Build mode. I could fit it over in here. There we go. Search pockets, do laundry. Add to washing machine. Have you finished cooking? Oh, you have. GG. Alright, cook. Chocolate cake. Make some chocolate cake. Can you turn on? Of course we're very angry. What's new? What's new? Tofu tacos. Oof. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, don't worry, it's just a little one. No, that terrifies you.
Oh, Lanka. Now the time. Harsh.
Phew. Add to dryer.
Gah!
Oh, that's a random person wanting. I thought it was Lala. I did get a Filbo raid. And Kodo followed, Rosie followed, Shadow Rose followed, and Rosie actually gifted 5 subs. Lots happened since you've been gone. Aren't you gonna like dry it, mate? Cook. Did you cook the chocolate cake? We did cook the chocolate cake. Winter cake. Drink. Thank you, Butler, for finally doing something with your life. I know, but they're not your mates anymore, they're my mates.
Oh, Chorg.
Drink. Cook. I don't know where the winter cake went, but we'll make some faux BLT. And then we'll make winter cake again. Because why aren't you making a winter cake? This game. There you go. And you are still sleeping. You are still sleeping. Take an angry poop. Dude. Bro. Ooh, yay. Yay. So close to level 10.
Galna.
So close to level 10. So close to level 10. You take your angry poop. You take it with pride. I don't know. Work it, girl. Work it. Actually, while you're the only one awake, we will unload and put laundry away. Man, if only my maids and butlers actually did anything. We wouldn't be in this mess.
Oh, feel panimino.
What do you mean you can't? Ooh, Pinky's class starts in an hour. It's no good. We're gonna be late. Thanks, maid.
Oh, the court.
Yeah, I go to class. Actually go up a level. Clean lint tray. Unload and add to dryer. And then you can eat. Oof. Do wash in washing machine. Fine, Pinkie Pie, you can sleep. Sims. And then what you're gonna do, Pinkie Pie, is you're gonna make another cake. Because you obviously can't do it right the first time. Why are you just leaving it? Jeez. Pinkie Pie. It's your homework. Okay, good. You can just kind of like chill out, I guess, Lala, until class starts. Which is now. Do homework. And make a stupid winter cake. Jeez, there's so many more things to make. I will make every single thing, even if I'm up to level 10. What do you need to do? Oh, you're good. You're good. Unload and add to dryer. Oh, thanks, mate. Oof. Oof, that's rough. Stop talking in your sleep and just hurry up and sleep. They take so long to sleep. Oh, another earthquake. Yeah, do your homework. Be a good little girl. Get leftovers. Now hurry up and do your homework. I don't think she's going to pass this semester. It'll be close. But we'll try. We will try. Are you still sick? No, okay. Oh no, you are sick. Great.
Bahana.
You gonna clean it? Thank you.
Oh.
Jeez, Pinkie Pie. Takes you so long to get upstairs. Actually, while I'm up here. Why you stop making your food? Oh, here comes another one. Did you pee your pants? Oh, I hate this game. I don't. I love this game. But I hate this game. Yep, you weed your pants. Ah! Oh, nice going, Pinkie Pie. You broke it. Cook. A bloody winter cake. I started eating that. Pinkie Pie did. Jeez. Jeez. That was a bit low. Thank you. Cook. Pan di Morito.
Kemple Veruda. Nuloi Sawata. Lamina Quar. Clevitate.
Hurry up. Just cook and get to level 10. So you, no, you still need to get to level 10 of cooking, and then you need to get to level 10 of gourmet cooking before you can make ambrosia. Cook. Franken beans. What's your skill level at? 41% complete. Nice. Cook. Hamburger cake. I don't know why she doesn't think this is fun. Cook. Eggs and toast. No. Stop coming to our house. Lock door for... Actually, no trespassing. Disallow neighbors. Lock door. Everyone but household members. Lock door for everyone but butler. Get out of the house. What the heck, man?
Gelbador.
Send home. I should probably get going. Yeah, you should cook. Anyway, whatever that is. I don't know what it is, but just cook it. Just cook it. And then I guess you can go to sleep. Sleep. But I will follow you until then. I will. Why is she still here? Alright. Share New Year's Eve spirit. And then you. Well, sure. Where'd you get the drink from? I have no idea where she got that drink from. It doesn't look like it's cut off power. Go to sleep. Oh, no.
Labrani Bayumi. Sibu.
Trangella.
Yeah, no, Jade, you've got things to do. I thought I told you you can sleep. Bro. Same. Same. Sure, have a shower. Oh. Oh. Actually, though, why? Why? I don't get it. Like, it's not that hard to go poof. Pick up the clothing piles, mate. Search for pockets, do laundry, wash in wash tub. Oh, butler, can you actually clean the place? Yeah, work, 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 work. Work it, girl. Where'd she go? Rude! Oh, these Sims. No trespassing. Locked door for everyone but household members. Locked door. Allow access to butler. Allow access to households. Allow access to employees. Send home. Ooh, let's pass through. I haven't seen that before. Nearest toast to getting you out of the house. That was weird. I hate The Sims. Hang on, clothesline. She's not leaving. Can I shift click? Nope, she's stuck. And yet time isn't going any faster because she's still here. Alright, cook. What were we up to? I cannot remember. Oh well. Well. Why'd you stop? Yay. Bills are paid. Cook. Whatever that is. Of course, there's no room. Resume. Resume. How long is this gonna take? And then you're gonna cook. Why does it keep... Drink. Apple pie. Why not? Cook.
Oh, Lonkas.
Cook. Gumbo. We're going strong. This takes a long time to make. Obviously.
Oh, chore. Oh, Benja. Ina? Ebsa? Nigelna.
Sure, use the toilet. And then cook. Gumbo. Sorry, dude, but you gotta level up. Yay, we're getting somewhere. Oh, great. Do I still have a gardener? Yeah, I do. Cool.
Ganira. Lumeglof Bispa. Freenet.
And she's not it.
Corbett Lumbek. Flanigaru.
Because I allowed access to gardeners. To my gardener.
His
I don't think fire is good, dude.
Torgi. Shuksa Fazoo. Huh? Oh. Oh.
Crown roast. Just make the food. Wait, can I look? Why are you singing Christmas songs, dude? Bloody weirdo. Wait, what are we gonna cook next? Oh, mud carp. We're so close to level 9. It's alright, it's just lava. Steamed fish. And then I'll go fishing. Or not. Hello. That's just gross. Just looks gross. It's just everything gross. Where'd she go? The bunny left. Eh. Oh, I hate the butler in this game. Cool. Can you go fishing now? And then cook. Cook! Fish cobbler. I need to catch a fish before I go on to cooking. Oh. Never mind.
Oh, Buddha pie.
And we're back to angry. Yay! Sleep. And then cook. So you're the culprit, Lala. You're the culprit. Dude, seriously? Sorry, that was just my boss. And that is going to be where I end stream today. I need to start getting ready for bed. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be live tomorrow, just earlier tomorrow, like around 1-ish, I hope. Till however long I want to. I hope you guys enjoyed watching as much as I did playing. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Good night.